This is the third segment of the Poetic World. I am going to give a little bit of insight about me and my poetry before I read this poem. I am a published author. I've been writing since I was a very young girl. Some of the poetry that I will be reading comes from when I was much younger. Some of the stuff was written when I was little, and some of the stuff is more current. A lot of what I write is derived from raw emotions. So there's a lot of triggers, per se, and there's a lot of deep thoughts and a lot of subjects that are a little bit harder for some people to listen to information or I guess you would say listen to stories about. So before I begin this poem, I have to give a trigger warning that there's, of course, emotions in this that may not be the happiest, but nothing too strong in this particular one. I do write a lot about pain, controversial subjects. I do write about suicide. I do write about domestic abuse. I do write happy poems, not a whole lot of them, but I do. Most of my writing is to get out the demons in my head, per se. So most of the emotions that are displayed are more of a darker nature. It's not all rainbows and sunshine for everybody in the world. And fortunately for some people, there's a lot darker times than there is sunshine and light. I am a survivor of quite a few different traumas in my life. So I have written during many of those times, and the poetry that I've written, stories that I've written, and just synopsis that I've written have all derived from those pure emotions. So without further ado, here is today's poem. When the end seems so close that you're trapped in your own pain and sorrow, you seem to wish for that dreadful tomorrow, the same tomorrow that you wished for so long ago would go away, the same tomorrow at the end of every tortured day. How and why would you ask for this day to come again and torture you more? Wouldn't you rather see what death has in store? There is no turning back once that decision is made. Which do you choose? Death, release of your mind, freedom for your soul, eternal end, or life, unhappiness, rules, pain, decisions to be made. Which, when given the choice, would you choose? Life or death, in which you would lose? All things are bad, choose life always. Life is not over until your superior power says. So live life to the best that you can forever, never giving up and never saying whatever. Have fun and enjoy yourself no matter what life throws at you, because there is much more to living than what you're used to. Live and let live is the philosophy for all to live by. Even if it's hard for you, you still must try. And now I say goodbye. Like I said, it's slightly dark, but it has a lighter end. And that would be the end of this segment. So I will leave you with death be not proud is the words of the living. Death becomes thee is the words of the free.